And we're live. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Vince Rebo, and we are on part 3 of 6, reviewing Am I Racist from an Asian Pacific Islander perspective. We're going to talk about my third point on DEI policies. And this movie, this clip that we're about to watch, is absolutely hilarious. Stay until the end and let us know what you think of the clip. Let us know what you think of these points in the comments down below. Let's get right into it.
White participants in the group feel that there's something in themselves that they have to overcome, when all that's being requested of you is that you be. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? How are
Sorry
you?
about that.
Oh, no problem. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remind me of your name again.
Steven.
Steven? Yeah? Okay. Do you want to come up?
Come up?
Yeah. Do you want to come up and share anything?
Sure. What do you want me to share?
Whatever's on your
I
mind.
just want to know that like my physical safety and yours and everybody else's here is okay.
Why would your physical safety not be okay? Did I miss something?
I don't feel comfortable.
What? Can you guys catch me up to speed on what's going on here?
You don't need to be caught up. We're going to be silent.
Is it because I said I had 17 black friends? It might have been 15. It depends on how you count them.
I would really appreciate it if you left so that the people who actually want to be here and deserve to be here can get what they need.
I do want to be
Can
here.
you please leave?
I would like it if you left.
I'm trying to learn. I'm on this journey.
Come with me.
Well,
Thank you.
I didn't consent to be touched.
I'm not offering to touch you. I'm offering to walk you out. Will you walk with me and I'll answer your questions?
Okay. I'll admit it. My name's not Steven. Maybe you already knew that. My name is Matt Walsh.
We know.
I just was here on this journey that I'm just starting, but I see that I'm not wanted.
If you were on your journey, then you would have told us who you were and your real name, but you didn't.
Are you saying I needed a
Easily.
better disguise? Is that what you?
I don't know, maybe, but you can figure that out as you walk out the door.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you so much. I really had the transformative experience myself, and my pronouns are he, him.
Can transmit on tech 2. What's your message?
I did everything I could to fit in. I opened up. I was raw and emotional. I told them about my black friends. It was no use. They rejected me, and they called the police. My mere presence in the room caused them pain. I'll never be accepted if I look like this. If they know that I'm Matt Walsh, I'll always be an outsider. I need to go deeper undercover, a whole new identity. If I want to be an ally, I need to look like one. Like someone who is progressive, tolerant, enlightened. Let me think. Have I ever met anyone like that? Ah, yes. Yes, I have.
What is a woman?
Why do you ask the question?
Okay, so that was the opening scene where he's trying to fit into this group, these recovering racist groups. And if you don't know, by the end of it, it is actually a clip from another movie of his called What is a Woman, which is probably a little bit more political than this one. This one's a little bit more lighthearted. You can really see the absurdity in some of these DEI policies. And if you're not aware, DEI for diversity, equity, inclusion is really making its way in the corporate world. And the thing that I want to talk about today is how oftentimes DEI undermines mediocrity and excellence. Many DEI policies involve quotas or set aside targets to ensure representation of a certain group, and regardless of individual merit or qualifications. And this prioritizes diversity metrics over competency or experience metrics. And when metrics is not the primary criteria for workplaces or anything like that, it can really degrade the quality of work and the overall productivity. You're creating insufficiency, fostering resentment, especially with people who are qualified, who have the experience, who have the competency, now seeing, hey, this guy's just here because he's of this color, or he's of this gender, or he's whatever it is. And hiring, promoting based off of identity factors rather than qualifications can lower standards and discourage other talented individuals to pursue opportunities where they don't feel merit is even going to be rewarded because, well, merit is not rewarded You're just rewarded based off of your group. You're hired because of your color or your gender or your association with whatever group this is. These DEI policies often implement quotas, these benchmarks, to ensure the representation of a full demographic group, right? And regardless of whether that individual is qualified, whether they have merit to be there or experience. And yes, we can agree that these policies aim to create equitable opportunities, but they can also sometimes prioritize diversity over competency. And in these cases, individuals may be selected based on identity factors rather than their skill, achievement, or suitability for that role. And what it does really is it lowers standards, right? Because we can't pick the best one now because they're white, and we don't need a white person here. Now, I'm not white, right? I'm Asian, I'm Pacific Islander. But when these positions are filled based off of quotas on DEI rather than qualifications, it can really lead to diminished standards, lower work quality, lower productivity, and less overall effectiveness in organizations. If people sense that merit is only secondary and what's primary is identity to whatever else, then really skilled individuals are not going to be motivated. They're not going to excel. They're not going to apply for certain roles because their hard work and their qualifications and their experience and everything they're putting into it is not even going to get recognized. So policies that prioritize identity over merit can foster resentment within organizations because it's going to look unfair. It's going to look unrelated to performance. It's going to lead to divided, demoralized people. And when you look at this from a Christian perspective, what we value is giftedness, stewardship, justice, over identifying with gender, color, background, whatever it is. Because from a Christian viewpoint, each person is already created in the image of God, and each one has gifts and talents, and we're called to be stewards of these gifts and these talents in an excellent way with integrity. And my first point is really valuing God-given gifts and talents. Romans 12:6-8 says, we have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. If it is serving, then serve. If it is teaching, then teach. We see in this passage that God distributes these gifts, these talents, uniquely to individuals. And these gifts are meant to be used according to one's abilities. Now, Christians are encouraged to develop and honor the unique gift that God has given you. Promoting people based on their God-given abilities rather than this identity alone fosters this culture of excellence, of gratitude, of working hard for where you want to go, where each person can contribute meaningfully according to their strengths and efforts. Colossians 3:23-24, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human matters. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. Christians are called to pursue excellence in their work as a form of worship, of a form of glorifying God and service to God, reflecting his goodness, faithfulness, and glory. In a culture that values competency and hard work honors God by reflecting his own order and wisdom and greatness. And selecting individuals based on their proving capabilities encourage all people to work diligently, serve responsibly, and contribute their best, trusting that their efforts are seen and valued by God. Even if human systems sometimes fall short, we need to promote justice, fairness based on character and capability. James 2:1 reads, my brothers and sisters, believers in our glorious Lord Jesus Christ must not show favoritism. In fact, Christians are warned against partiality, which is the practice of making distinctions based on superficial or unjust factors. Biblical justice, on the other hand, involves fairness, where people are evaluated on their character and capabilities. DEI policies that prioritize identity over merit can inadvertently create favoritism, which the Bible warns against. Instead, a Christian approach seeks fairness by honoring each person's qualifications, their character, their contributions, upholding justice, and treating all people with dignity and respect. We're not questioning whether DEI frameworks aim to improve diversity and inclusion, which I think a lot of people that agree that that's the goal, but they also inadvertently undermine the principles of meritocracy, leading to lower standards, discouragement, and division wherever it's applied. In contrast, Christianity promotes valuing each other's God-given gifts, encouraging excellence in work as a form of worship to God, ensuring justice through fair and impartial treatment is upheld. And when we emphasize these biblical values, Christians can advocate for a system that honors individuals, that honors God for their ability, for their character, building a society based off of merit, which can include both diversity, but really focuses on excellence and hard work and experience, which is important. Not just the color of your skin or what you identify as, but truly by how you're qualified. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Have you watched the movie? Let us know about the movie and your thoughts on it and your thoughts on DI as well. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, God bless you. Remember, you are more than conquerors in Christ. Have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Until next time, bye for now.